Powered by Riverside.
Yo! I know you can hear the music this time. Last time we fucked it up, but it's all right.
No, you fucked it up.
Gotta throw me under the bus, bro. It was our tech guy. It was our tech guy, bro. Our tech guy screwed it up. What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Humpday Highlights, episode 10. This week 5 of the NFL has just completed. And boy, it was a crazy one. Good one, crazy one, good one. I don't know which one to go with. I think it was more crazy than good. You know, there was some good that happened, but it was crazy. Some of the shit that happened, some of the shit that went down was just unexpected, which I love about the league this year is that that's kind of what is the pattern so far, that there's any given Sunday. You know what I mean? Anybody can win any game. Anything can happen. All these injury-plagued teams. There's a lot going on. So I'm excited to get through the week. What do you guys think?
Yeah, a lot of good games. Crazy games, like you said. Fun weekend of football, for sure. That was crazy. A lot of, game-winning field goals and
down to the wire games, yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
A couple more blowouts this week, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. All right.
Against my Raiders.
I wasn't going there, but you did figure it out.
It is what it is. He knows. We all know the pattern this year.
Some upsetting games, too, that I'm not happy with.
No, we can get into those. We will start off with just kind of what week 5 featured, some multiple upsets, dominant wins, last-second drama across the league. To break it down, starting off with Thursday night, we'll go with the 49ers and the Rams game on Amazon Prime. Those games have been better this year than they have been in the past, but they're still kind of ass. Is that like a fair statement?
Yeah.
Like, it's fair. Their video quality's been a lot better, too.
For sure. I like watching it on that next-gen stat one where the guy kind of pops in and like gives you a little breakdown of what's going on every once in a while. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, that game, 49ers were able to catch another dub, bro. They were depleted coming into that game. No one probably picked them to win in the entire world. But they were able to get a dub. It was close. It was an overtime game. But they got the dub 26-23. What do you guys think?
Yeah, they were so depleted. If you guys saw that Key and Pill skit.
Some of the names that they were having to pull
There was
out.
a meme out this past weekend for that game. That's how depleted they were. But yeah, crazy. I did not expect that. I think we all picked Rams, right? That game.
We did.
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If it wasn't for that fourth down stop and overtime, you know what I mean? And the Rams would have had a chance to at least tie it. But yeah, they went for the dub.
Turnovers killed them too, man. You can't. Kyron Williams fumbling the ball. I think Corum had a fumble too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was that off the
a couple
pitch.
big ones too, like just timely fumbles. Like one of them, he's about to score, and dude just comes out of nowhere and just clubs it perfectly. So it's they. Go ahead.
It's a division game too, so
which keeps them at the top of that division too. Just so we're all aware, I was talking all that shit about the Niners at the beginning of the year, and they're the top of that division. That's wild, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So
I'm still not worried about the Rams though. They're gonna be all right.
They're gonna be a playoff team. I think it's gonna be. I think, and it's crazy. I think it's a good, fun thriller game, but I still see the 49ers. You know what I mean? They're gonna get Ayuk back. They're gonna get players back, and it's gonna take them a while to just kind of get back into speed. So if they keep winning games right now where they're not supposed to, it's gonna be good for when they get everyone back and in flush. But they did their thing out there. It was crazy. Mac Jones, literally, he probably had to be wheelchaired off that game. Like that man got hit like so many. Yeah, he was hurting. He was like dry heaving on the side. Like, So more power to him. Return of the Mac.
Yeah, even the reporters asking him how many bananas he had on the sideline.
Bro, I saw a meme that said, "I think life goal is having a banana peeled for you." Like that's
yeah, just hand it over to him.
Just handing him a peeled banana. Like angrily ate it, dude.
Yo,
But to his credit, he looks good, man. Like
he did.
what he was
For being a
kept on the
backup.
bench, kept in the dark in New England, and then gets a chance to play with Purdy getting out, and
Yeah,
he's balling.
It's working out for all parties. Drake May's out there doing his thing too. So
for sure.
let's go into the Sunday afternoon games. I guess not afternoon, but it was probably afternoon where the game was taking place. That game took place in London. It was a game between the Vikings and the Browns. No, was it? Yeah, it was. That was it.
Yeah.
It was kind of back and forth at the beginning where like no one was kind of doing anything. They each scored quick early and then they like died down a lot. And then it kind of picked up there towards the end. And the Browns weren't able to pull it out. And like I think it's crazy that the Vikings are winning games with Carson Wentz. Like he went out for a little bit. And I was like, oh shit, we lost him. Boom, came right back out and did his thing. So it's cool to see. It's cool to see. You know what I mean? It's happy for the guy.
No, I think the Browns. When I was I thought the Browns were in control of that game for most of the game, and it was their game. And then Dylan Gabriel didn't look crazy. Like
I'm not a fan,
good
but
enough to win a game.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm still not a fan of Gabriel,
So,
but he looked like he was out there doing his thing. He knew how to run. He knew that offense. He knew the plays. He knew the checkdowns. He knew what he was doing out there. So to his credit, I'll give him that. Like I'm still not a fan. I don't think he's the answer.
And I think that's the peak of what he brings to that Browns team is he knows
Readiness.
that offense and he
Prepared.
can facilitate it. But it was their game to lose, I felt like. And that fourth quarter, when they all of a sudden, like they had 2 drives to try to get a first down and they couldn't do it either time, you just gave the Vikings a chance to come back.
Yep.
I told Bleach that the Browns are going to beat them for a week.
Yeah.
And they almost proved me right.
Yeah, I had the Browns winning that game too. Shocking. One of the crazy games, I thought. I mean, not as crazy, as scoring wise, but crazy outcome for sure.
It's been it's been an interesting year for the Vikings. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Denzel Ward kind of sold the end of that game too.
Yeah.
He
There's
said he was baiting them into that throw, and he could have, if he was a step back and playing the route. I mean, he gets a pick there.
There's quite a few players that have kind of taken a play off. It looks like, and it's costing them games. So, well, either way, nice win by the Vikings. Browns take another loss. When they look like Judkins looks good. We were talking about it. He just looks so ready for the NFL right now, which is crazy for these rookies. I told you these rookies are going to be good, and they're showing out. So it's cool to see.
Their defense is like top 5 too, ain't it? And they're 1-4. It's crazy.
I got Garrett on my fantasy league with the IDP spot.
Yeah.
Perfect spot. Perfect. Can't replace him.
Yeah.
Next game we have the Texans and the Ravens. Put it on them. In that first drive, the Ravens looked good. Then that was it.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush,
There's
not
no
it.
expectations there, man.
I mean, there can't be. You guys are not 100%, and you don't have your MVP quarterback. So what do you?
No.
Your offense has to be completely different because of what Cooper Rush brings to the table. He's nothing like Lamar.
Yeah. Makes 0 sense why you have him there.
Yeah, Derrick Henry not really playing up to Derrick Henry.
It was a good game for the Houston Texans, though. They needed a game like that for them to kind of open it up and kind of let everyone get some confidence underneath them going into that tough division. Because the whole division's doing good. So, yeah. So it was good for them. It just sucks to see the Baltimore, such a good team, just kind of floating by this year, not really doing anything, not being relevant. A lot of these couple of these teams that were coming in being the top teams are like that, but due to injuries, it's not that they're a bad team. It's they can't compete with their second strings. Their second strings aren't as good as other people's first strings.
So, but give credit to Stroud. Balled out.
Oh yeah, that man balled out.
He balled out.
He took hits. That defense isn't depleted completely. They're still going to get after it, and they got after him. You know what I mean? It's not like they just gave up 44 points to a shitty team. Like, nah, they got after him. He took some hits. It was he went home sore for sure. Boss, damn, why do I always do that? Anyway, Next game, we'll jump into it just because it's in nature. The team got their ass smacked. Raiders got their
Right
ass
on.
smacked as well. Yeah, Colts versus Raiders, 40-6 Colts. They just continue to build that momentum that they got, and just a blowout win over the Vegas Raiders. It might be time for the Vegas Raiders to start looking at a change at quarterback.
Yeah, I would love that.
We talk about it all the
honestly.
time. We know it.
I would
But
love that. Put Pickett in. Put in third string. Put in someone else.
at least, if you're not going to go trade
At
for one of these
least.
backups that are
Yeah.
available somewhere, put in Pickett. Like, do something. Make it. Gino's
something
not
good,
it.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
peaked last year. He got some good players behind him. He got a good offensive line where he's going to be comfortability. You know what I mean? He's in a new place. He's not the same that he was when he's out there learning new offenses like they did in the past. So,
Yeah.
Pickmaster Gino back at it.
he's doing terrible.
Back-to-back
Man.
It's insane, dude.
He's doing awful.
Yeah. It's rough. It's rough out here for my Raider fans.
But I think it shows the Colts are legit too.
And
They are,
unfortunately
though. That's
for
the thing.
nothing against the Colts, love the Colts. It's just it just sucks to see us struggle so long with Daniel Jones and then him just have immediate success with another team. It goes to show that it wasn't him. Like he wasn't the problem. You know what I mean? Same thing with Saquon. It's Saquon's offense. The way his production wasn't built for the offense that we built around that. Same thing for Daniel Jones. So.
That's a good way.
It might be for what Dart brings to the table, though. You know what I mean? He just has to figure some things out as a rookie, but that we'll get into that later. But what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that was a good way to tie into the Giants game and how Dart played.
I guess we might as well sweep right into that, huh?
Yeah.
He looked like a rookie. He looked like a rookie quarterback out there. You know what I mean? He's definitely confident. You can see it, but I feel like Ethan said it. We were texting during the game. Ethan said it. He's trying to do too much. Sit back, let the game come to you. There's going to be things. Make those reads. Like, he's doing a good job at making reads sometimes, and other times it's like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
So, he's trying to do too much. Sit back. What do you guys think?
First two times he scored throwing to the tight end, I mean, he looked perfect.
Him and Theo got a good relationship.
Yeah, he looked great. And he had great reads, and he had good ball placement when he was throwing. And then I don't know what happened just after that. He just, like you said, looked like a rookie. Didn't look like he knew what was going on anymore after that.
He is dealing with the hammy. But he was not on the probable. Like, he was set to play this week. Like, he practiced. He was good. He's just, there's something off. You know what I mean? And it's his reads. I feel like they're trying to. It might be a combination of the two. Him doing too much, but also Dayball probably maybe throwing too much at him. Let's dial it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Let him learn. Make it simpler so that he can learn a little bit easier, so he has more time to make his reads. Make it 2 or 3 reads instead of 4 or 5, 6 reads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
That's a Giants football culture, though.
it is.
Yeah. And I don't really put too much on Jackson Dart, though. Really. I think Scatterbo had a huge fumble there that went.
You know, they both owned it. They both owned it.
Time. Yeah. So you can't put it all on him, but yes, I mean I agree with you guys. Still rookie, still making those little mistakes.
My strategy of picking whoever played against the Saints in Survivor leagues did not work out this week. I picked the Giants in both leagues, got eliminated from one, and used one of my lives in the other. So. Better step it up, dude.
Didn't see that one coming though.
I thought they were just gonna roll through the Saints. So
Yeah, should have been.
Well, I didn't think they were going to roll through them, but
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going to lose necessarily.
we'll jump into the Cowboys Jets game. I guess the game to me looked a little bit closer than the score indicates. And the score was 37-22. But I feel like Jets were in that game. Like, they had some good run plays by what's his name? Brees Hall. Yeah, it's some good. He had some good runs. Like, I almost called him Bryce. Be nice is what I almost said. He had some good solid runs, you know what I mean, which opened it up for Fields to kind of have some time back there and make some plays, but they just kind of weren't making those plays. You know what I mean? So, it 37-22. Dallas offense looked good. Pickens looked nice there for some of the game. Him and Sauce Gardner going at the whole game. I guess I was seeing every time they played, Pickens does nothing. So this was probably his best game against Sauce, which kind of helped them get that dub. Not a Dallas fan, but they did look good out there on offense.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Despite like what they have, like they're missing their number one receiver, who's one of the top 5 receivers in the league. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it wasn't as close as the score. Those were all garbage points for Justin Fields. Really, Cowboys were dominating that game. Yeah, but some good things from the Jets, which we could also talk about later for some pickups, is Mason Taylor is coming alive, the tight end for the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
Rookie. He is coming alive. Their number 2 guy right now.
all these rookies.
And Fields,
Garrett Wilson looked good too.
solid. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Garrett's
looks
killing
solid.
it.
He's been sitting on my
killing it
fantasy
this year.
league bench because I have too many players, and he might be taking
You
somebody's
gotta start
spot.
throwing him
Yeah.
in.
And then I don't know. Cowboys offense looked good, but I mean it's the Jets,
Yeah.
an 0-4 Jets team who, let's be real, is probably going to win 2 to 4 games all year.
Yeah.
Calm down a little bit, Cowboys fans.
I just think their offense looked good despite what they had to play with. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm not taking
Their
anything away
offense
from
is
them.
looking good.
A big part of their offense is the resurgence year of Javonte Williams.
Mm-hmm. Big
I
time.
don't even know who he was before this year. So
No,
A lot
I
of
had him
people
on a
didn't.
couple. Yeah, I did. I had him a couple
I
years.
had him.
Yeah. He was cool. Yeah, you use him a couple games here and there, but damn, you wish you grabbed him in fantasy this year because he is killing it. Him and Ferguson. Ferguson also.
Ferguson's having a solid year.
for sure, he
I
sure
think
is.
he's tight end 1 right now. He's killing it.
It's just comfortability
That
from
offense
Dak.
is looking good. Yeah.
Dak's comfortable throwing him the ball. Yeah. Another game that was kind of a headbanger that was probably expected to be the Panthers and the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
That was a
That game
good
was
man.
a good game.
That was fun to watch.
That was a fun one.
Panthers were able to pull off that surprise upset, coming back to win that game. It was cool, kind
Yeah.
of cool to see. Like Miami kind of went away with it early, and then you see the Panthers kind of chip away, and then when they got to a point where they were both tied, then they kind of went back and forth to the end. So it was cool to see. Good to see Waddle get some catches. Good to see Waller back in the league making some plays, huh?
You know,
In the first half, anyway.
In the first half, yeah. Well, I mean, they shut him down after that. He ain't gonna. Waller ain't about to have a 4 touchdown game on us. Hell no.
That game, it was close, fun to watch. It was kind of just a basic, Panthers-Dolphins game. They're not that great this year.
Yeah.
But third quarter, fourth quarter start happening,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, this is good. And then when Leggett caught that deep ball in the red zone,
Finally,
it was on from there. The team just both turned up and started playing crazy. It was
yeah.
it's good to see him finally do something. He's like built like a DK, but ain't doing nothing.
And bro, have you guys ever heard him talk? He's.
I mean, I've tried to hear him talk. I've tried.
The raccoon, bro. You be eating the raccoon.
Subtitles for sure.
They, have a raccoon. They even have a raccoon meal at the stadium.
I saw that. He ate that shit right after the game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they added some type of meal there. If I'm being.
I saw that.
My sources. Yeah.
He said my sources are correct.
He's funny though. And yeah, that was cool to see, especially
was,
because the Panthers are.
What's her name?
terrible this
Glorilla had him in a music video.
Did he?
Really?
Yeah. She had him. Type of. Look it up if you want. No free shout outs. Broncos, Eagles. Oh, that was a game,
Great
I guess.
game, too.
That was
Great game,
another
too.
good game. I bet you guys weren't expecting me to say that the final score was Broncos 21, Eagles 17. Holy shit. Broncos fans knew what they were doing. They knew they were in that game, but that's probably the only people who thought the Broncos were going to be in that game. You know what I mean? So that was another one where they had to come back.
Broncos, man.
They had to come back and win that. You had the Broncos?
I rock with the Broncos, man. I think they just got off to a bad start.
Man,
That game right there,
it may have switched it
they're
up for them.
figuring it
It
out.
may
They're-
have switched it up. I'll give you that. I wasn't thinking they were going to win, though. I wasn't thinking they were going to have that game against one of the better teams in the league right now, which a lot of the teams that are in that Eagles position got an L this week. So it's not.
I don't
just
think
a
the
test
Eagles
of
are all
the
that,
league.
man. I'll say it.
I don't think they are either. I didn't say that. Their
They're all
record, they
that
just
this
keep
year.
winning fucking games. That's why I'm saying they're one of the top teams because their records are showing that. I don't think they're all that either. They're barely winning these games.
Yeah.
And it's not their offense, it's their special teams that is winning these games for them.
Yeah, their defense,
and the
special
defense.
teams are solid. The offense is not. I think it's funny. It's like a couple of weeks ago, everybody's like, "Oh, you're only winning because you do the tush push." Guess what? You didn't do the tush push against the Broncos and you lost. So they must be right.
Yeah.
You and it exposes them, man. You keep them in a 3rd and long, 4th and long, you're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a hell of a game from the Broncos.
They were able to. I think there was only 2 teams that were undefeated, right? The Bills and the Eagles, and both lost. Shout out Broncos.
Hopefully, it's a turning point for them.
It has to be. They need it to be.
Yeah.
That division is still wide open because no one is really doing what we thought they were going to do this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. Eagles just got to figure out their passing game.
Fuck the Eagles.
Can't throw it to nobody right now.
I told you. Brown was going to be irrelevant this year. I did say that.
Oh.
That man is that shit, and now he's vocalizing that he's not getting targets. They threw that man the ball, and he didn't do shit with it. Like you know what I mean? Like he had 4 catches for 40-some yards in the first half or something. Like
you guys see that last play? Jalen Hurts throw it. He just started running.
Bro, he almost made it.
Yeah, he almost.
I've done that in the streets as a child, bro. You fucking throw it.
Just throw
someone's
it up.
Gonna dip it. You try to go catch it. It was cool. It was cool to see.
Yeah.
Some late slate drama. The Bucks and the Seahawks. That was another good game too.
Dude. That's a classic right there. And they were in the throwbacks. Classic.
Buccaneers were able to win that game 38-35. It was a high scoring nail biter in Seattle.
Freaking Baker.
Yeah, late game drive by Baker again. Every single week, that man is putting them in a position to win the game, whether it's a touchdown, getting in a position to put a field goal up. Yeah, he's backing it up. You know what I mean? And then if there's anybody that's going to talk his shit and back it up, that's that man. We saw that clip that's going around right now.
The field,
That clip that's going around. Did you see the clip of them after the game? That man, that Baker came back for receipts. That dude said, "You still suck." Yeah, well, you're pissed because y'all team lost, so I can suck while y'all need pots. But as I was building it up, I knew that I was going to say it, but I had to finish it. It didn't make sense. It wouldn't have made sense.
You had to build it up and finish it before you could do anything else that you said. So you're on one, dude.
It's life. We're gonna roll through.
That's just the way that Daniel gets when we talk about Baker Mayfield.
We're live with Daniel. We're live with Daniel Peters right now, ladies and gentlemen. In case you guys were wondering. All right, next game. For some reason, all these fucking games have just were all great. Titans and Cardinals, great in their own way, as a sense that they were competitive in each other. They weren't anything. You know what I mean? It sucks. Bummer for Cardinals fans.
Tough one.
Kyler showed moments of actually looking pretty good in this game. He did some really good things, but then he did some things you're like, what the fuck are you doing, Kyler? You see that one where it's I saw them, someone memed it up already. It's Kyler Murray with the dot, and he's I'm running back, juke people, comes back, spins around and just throws it at the floor next to the lineman. What are we doing? What are we doing?
You gotta look good when you're doing it, man.
God. It's plays like that makes it the inconsistency. He sucks because that man can ball. You see some of the plays he made to Marvin Harrison, McBride.
Yeah, Harrison
Moss was crazy.
That was a nice catch. That was huge. But the play of the game, the doink off Kyler's head,
bro.
That was tough. He almost looked like he got a concussion from it, dude.
The announcer said he got hit in the face and hurt his foot.
crazy ending. And Cam Ward,
wild.
Shout out.
And who was the guy that
first up?
Who was the guy that intercepted it at the end? Amazing play, phenomenal play. Jumping backward, step, interception, step, fumble.
Tuck and tumble.
Try to kick it up. Try to pick it. I said try to kick it up because that's what they did. Tried to pick it up, kicked it into the end zone so that who? Tyler Lockett. Didn't even know he played for the Titans. He does. Doesn't have any receiving touchdowns, but does have a fumble recovery in the end zone for a touchdown. Shout out Tyler Lockett.
Shout out Tyler.
Another way, just not getting hit and scoring touchdowns. I figured it out.
Crazy.
That's one of the craziest plays you're
Dude,
ever
that was so wild. It was the most
Yeah.
Cardinal shit to happen at the end of the game, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which-
that's
Well, I
wild.
mean, that game took a turn when DeMarcado, idiot.
Which, have you been watching any of the
Fumbles it.
clips?
Yeah.
Have you seen anything? Realistically, for him to do that is stupid. But he crossed the plane with the ball in possession.
I thought he crossed it. I thought it was close.
He did.
It looked
He crossed.
super close.
He crossed
Yeah.
within a position, but he let it go. It's in position until it's moving in his hand. If he still has it, 2 fingers, 3 fingers, if it's not moving, that's in possession. He crossed that line within a position and then chucked it. So,
Yeah.
granted, we don't. That's not what we want people to do. And if your kids are listening, because we know your kids are listening, they told us. Teach that as you're going on. Don't. That is not what we do. That's God. It sucks to see at that level. You know what I mean?
I
At
think-
that level.
I think that was like, one, it's stupid.
So
Like, just take the extra step and then do whatever you're gonna do. But I think his emotions just got the best of him because he wasn't the starter, and at that point, that was only his second touch of the whole game in the third quarter. So I think he was just amped up, and and he did good. You rattled it off for 77 yards, like, yeah. Then you just throw it in the back of the end zone. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like, that was your chance to be like, hey, you guys should have started me. But no, just throw that down the drain. And then he got in the fight, or the coach was chewing his ass.
Coach
and,
let him have it.
He did.
Leaned his
So-
ass, smacked the shit out of his chest after.
Hey, you
if
got
you
fined.
stuck at fantasy like me
got
and
fined
you
for
took the DeMarcado, you probably drop him.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
At this level, regardless, you're an adult. This is your
Yeah.
job. You're getting paid to do something. You're benched. You're not playing this next week. Sorry, there's no repercussions for shit that people are gonna do. You're not paying this week, and you're not getting paid.
Yeah, because that.
If
damn
we're
near
on the
puts
away game, you're not
puts the
coming
game
with
away.
us. You literally cost us a game.
Yeah,
Oh, for
that
sure.
was tough.
That game was over after that happened.
I'm not a coach. I don't make those decisions. But if I was head coach, that's absolutely. See you later.
No.
Yep.
You're lucky you're on the team in a week from now.
Because that would have been a big touchdown and big points in fantasy.
Yeah, completely changes that game, dude. I
100%.
needed him in fantasy and in sports betting, man. And you finally see it. You're like, oh, he finally got the ball. Oh, he finally ran 77 yards for a tutty. Nope,
Yeah, no,
not today.
Just 77 yards.
crazy.
And a fumble.
And a fumble, actually.
Oh, -2. Yeah. Another game. Lions and Bengals. 37-24 Lions. Lions just looked good. They kind of look like they let off the gas there at the end. It's early in the season. We got a long way to go. But they were able to pull away in the second half early in the second half. That kind of gave them that for sure dub. But the Bengals are showing enough where if they were to have some of the pieces that they're missing at quarterback, Joe Burrow, you know what I mean, things like that, then and a little bit better on defense, like they could be a pretty good team in this league. They're not terrible. Like with what they're showing now, they shouldn't be scoring 24 points against the Lions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the fact that they were able to do that means that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. They did make a move. They did make a big move today. It's not breaking news, but I guess if you don't know about it, we broke it here. Joe Flacco was traded to the Bengals today. I'm not sure exactly what all was in the trade, but it could not have been a lot. He was just chilling. So
I think it was him and a 6 for a 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so he'll immediately become the starter there and
And
kind of
they'll
do his
still
thing.
lose.
You know why?
Yeah.
Why are they going to lose? Because that line is
That line is trash.
Doo-doo.
He's going to retire there.
And it's crazy because that's the one thing that they've known and that their fans have known that they've needed for like the last 5 years.
and they paid a quarterback and 2 receivers.
And look, a quarterback got hurt twice.
And a
receiver
DN
got
that
hurt.
also isn't doing a whole lot either.
Yeah,
That doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
true.
Should have invested in the O-line. Maybe, things would be a little different.
I'm a Joe Flacco fan. He's going to go out there
I
and
am
sling
too.
it either way. He's just going to take some more hits late in his career, which probably he's not built
Not
for.
good.
Yeah.
But he does have a decent running back. I know he's been quiet all year, Chase Brown. And Flacco does love dumping the ball.
That might open it up for him. You know what I mean?
You never know. Might be okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out, but I don't expect anything crazy. It'll be nice for Chase holders right now for sure.
For sure.
Well, I think that's what happened in that game. That's why they got 24 points. Is at some point the coaching staff was like, "Screw it, just throw it to Jamar Chase.
Just throw it to him." Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens."
Mm-hmm.
It worked out for him.
Yeah. Did you see the stat at the beginning of the game? I think. Yeah, like 3 targets and 2 tackles or something. He was like tied for the highest tackles on the Bengals.
Just because of the picks?
Yeah, just because of the picks.
It's
crazy.
Probably one of the more crazier games of the week in terms of the outcome. The Washington Commanders played the Los Angeles Chargers. Commanders were able to get that W. Jane Daniels came back 27-10 with the win. Their running game for Washington just dominated the Chargers.
You're welcome.
Who continue to struggle. Why am I welcome?
Because I dropped Krosky Merritt last week because I gave up on him.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
No.
Yeah.
It's good, though. It's good for the Commanders. They needed a game like that. Having Jaden Daniels back, Mariota did a good job kind of keeping that offense moving forward. They kind of just didn't sit there and hand the ball off the whole time. That's what probably made them be able to run so effectively this week. You know what I mean? Having Jaden Daniels back. So it's good to see them catch a dub against a good team in the Chargers. The Chargers will be a playoff team. I'm not, regardless of what's happening right now. I think the Chargers. I think the Chargers will be a playoff team. That division is too open. You know what I mean? The Raiders aren't going to win that division. The Broncos, Chiefs, and Chargers are the other. Right now, it's open to any of them. You know what I mean?
The Chargers are fast tracking to the Ravens status, though. So that's my only concern with them.
With injuries, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they didn't really look good.
They haven't looked good the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, not looking good.
You lose to a doo-doo team like the Giants.
Hey! What the hell?
Maybe they really miss Bosa. Looking like it, huh?
He's chilling over there in Buffalo.
Mac, too. Yeah.
Speaking of Buffalo, the Buffalo Bills played a game on Sunday night against the Patriots. Blake, dude, another L, dude. Patriots win that game 23-20. Drake May and the Patriots were able to give Josh Allen their first loss of the season. Drake May looked good. Another person that looked good on that offense. I think it was like the 3-headed monster on that offense, right? It was Drake May, not Henderson. Diggs. Who's the other running back? Ramondre Stevenson. Yeah.
It was Gibson, though. It wasn't Gibson.
Gibson was doing good, but he got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah. But he got hurt. He's probably going to miss some time.
He's
probably going to miss some time. Yeah, so, but with Ramondre, even with this fumble, he did fumble early, which we knew was a problem. Ethan, whoops. Which we knew was a problem coming into the season. He did have that fumble, but the coaches, Blake, he put whoops. But I did like they knew it was a fumbling problem, but the coaching staff said, we know it's an issue. It's not taking over yet. We haven't made any decisions. We're going to keep rolling with them. Fumbled right away. But after that, had a good rest of the game. You know what I mean? I think May being able to roll out and find Diggs on the run and make some plays, just opens up that running game for whichever of the two is going to do it.
Oh, Diggs wanted a revenge game, didn't he? He's out there balling.
Man, did he
was.
get it? You know?
He was.
Balled out.
And he was out there lifting up the team and motivating the team and on the sideline as like a vet. And
if he continues to do that all year, it'll be great for the Patriots.
For sure.
Watching that game, just like the feel and the vibe of the Patriots and like seeing their sideline and how they're playing on the field, I got that Tom Brady Belichick era vibe. Just with the way they're coached and like just their swagger that they have. I'm not saying they're the same.
Yeah, they got Vrabel and Josh McDaniels. So.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you a little bit of like that culture of the Patriots a few years ago.
Yeah.
All I think about when that culture, I think of Randy Moss calling Julian Edelman Edelnut. Dude, Randy Moss was literally a clown when he was there. All the stories that the Patriots tell about him, man, he is hilarious. He called one. There was an offensive lineman when he met him. He called him coach for a while, and then they did the rookie thing, and he did his rookie performance, and he read him. I said, "Bro, you're a motherfucking player. I thought you were a coach. You're old, Bill. How the hell is he gonna go out and gonna blow a knee? Like, there's no way this dude. He had like gray hair as a rookie lineman. It was funny.
That's funny.
You're one of the goats at the end of your career. I guess it don't really matter.
You say whatever you want to say.
Do whatever you want.
The last game of the week, last night's Monday Night Football game. The Jaguars were playing against the Chiefs in Jacksonville. I think it all started when that dude, the mascot, jumped off that light tower at the beginning of the game. I think from then on, the momentum just was slightly in the favor of the Jags, literally the whole time, like just a little. Even if they weren't like in the lead, they just boom, they came back. You scored, boom, they came back. The 14 that they scored right away, Jacksonville came back right back away and scored another 14. So, it was good to see Trevor Lawrence have a good game because we've talked about it. He's either going to look really good or he's going to look really bad. So luckily against a team like that no one wants to see continue to win, the Chiefs, he was able to look good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hell of a game. And BTJ, has he awoken? He had a pretty good game.
It was
like
his best game.
Yeah,
His best game so far. Yeah.
Best game so far. So let's see if he can continue that. But yeah, that was
Trevor
a sick
Lawrence
game
has
to
to
watch
trust him.
too. Trevor Lawrence tripping at the end, and
Dude,
just
that play
kept
was
getting me down
crazy.
Still,
he got
Insane.
stepped on.
yeah,
Gets
by the
up.
lineman, tripped up.
Gets up, falls down again, gets up again. He said he was about to throw it out of the end zone, but he saw there was no one in front of him, so he just took off running. That's so crazy.
Smart. Yeah.
You don't have any timeouts. Like to have that presence of mind, like that's good for the guy.
Yeah.
One of the top
their
paid
defense-
players in the league. So
I said it last week. Their defense, number one in takeaways. They got several of them, and one big one for 99 yards on the
at
touchdown.
99 to the
Jeez.
crib.
Devin Lloyd, man.
That Lloyd, what's that? Is that his fourth? His fourth pick of the season?
Might be even
He's
fifth,
got the
bro.
most
This
picks in the
fool's
league
killing
right
it.
And he has a fumble recovery like another week. Like that man
Yeah.
is just finding that ball.
Yeah, forceful.
You know who reminds me
He's
of?
killing it.
Who?
Who you got?
Ed Reed.
Ed Reed, huh?
Glimpses of Ed Reed. Like just everywhere. That man is everywhere making plays on that team. So if he continues to do
definitely-
good,
He definitely read that play.
100%.
He did.
That's like
He
the
did.
most Ed Reed shit ever.
Mahomes. He faked Mahomes.
Yeah, he said he watched a lot of film
Yep.
and just was ready for anything.
He jabbed in like he was gonna go in there. Just
Telling you.
right back out.
It's some
Swooped it.
Ed
That was
Reed
nice.
shit.
It's looking good. Yeah.
But their
that
defense- Yeah, their defense legit. As long as Lawrence plays well, I think they'll be a legit contender. And just for fun, if the playoffs started today, Colts and Jags are the top two seeds in the AFC.
That's so
That's
wild.
crazy.
So
That's
wild.
insane.
And
Aren't they in the same? Aren't they in the same
and the-
division?
Yeah.
same division, and the Chiefs and the Ravens wouldn't be in it. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Insane.
So they wouldn't be 1-2 only for the fact that they're in
No,
the same
yeah.
division, but the two
would,
best teams. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into our picks. Unless you want to do injuries before we do, or you want to do injuries when we do fantasy.
We could. Oh yeah, we could do injuries before fantasy.
All right, we'll do injuries.
better,
Let's do our picks for this week. So we can get Blake in here to get his here shortly. Blake, we're gonna do up our Thursday. What do we have this week?
You got a Thursday night, Sunday night, and then there's a doubleheader on Monday.
Doubleheader Monday. Okay, we'll do the Sunday. We'll do the Thursday and the 2 Mondays, and then we'll get you in here, Blake. Thursday game. My thoughts are a lot different on this game than they were 2 weeks ago.
I wonder why.
The Eagles play against the Giants. I thought the Giants were going to be right in the 2-game winning streak, just nice, hot, ready to go. The Eagles did just catch an L, which helped my previous cause, but just a division rivalry game. There's just I don't see the Eagles losing it. I think it's possible. I think it's definitely possible, but I don't think that they're going to win. So I'm unfortunately going to pick the Eagles to win that game.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
it.
gonna agree with you. I'm gonna go Eagles. It's hard to argue why or why not. I mean, based on how they played last week and the Eagles just being the Eagles. Even though I know I just dissed them hard against the Broncos, uh, I think they're just a better team.
Yeah.
It shows. We're not the Giants just aren't ready. There's potential for the future, which I like. Great, awesome, but
Yep. Right there with you guys.
yeah.
Just still too early for Jackson Dart to be smacking the Eagles defense like that. So the
Yeah.
Eagles got that one.
Okay.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they got back to giving Saquon the ball and getting a running game going.
My hope, and I don't think it's gonna happen, but my hope is that they don't do that, and they stay doing what they have been doing the last couple of weeks, and the Giants could surprise them and beat them, like they did to the
If they
Chargers.
do that, maybe.
You know what I mean? If the Eagles don't come out and change anything, hopefully they're not listening to this. Go out and change anything. I think the Giants have a chance to beat them. I'm not saying they're going to roll them over, but if they both come out and play their best football, the Eagles have a better team this year. So, all right, clean sweep there. We'll switch to the first Monday night game. The Bills are just prime time. Bills play against the Falcons in Atlanta. The game starts at 4:15 p.m. You can find seats for $210 because you're looking. But yeah, the first game of the Monday night. It's what are we gonna go against the Bills because they got an L? The Falcons. I don't think the Falcons have proved enough. If the Falcons were coming out like they did in the first couple games of the season, this could be an interesting game between the Falcons and the Bills. But I don't think the Falcons are there. Kirk Cousins maybe doing a little bit better this year than Penix does. That's just my opinion. We're obviously not going to see that happen, but because Penix in the future is not going to get benched for the other way around. But
I thought Penix had a good game last game.
He did better than the week before. He did better than the week before.
Bad one. But yeah, I mean, I can't bet against the Bills on this one. I know it's in Atlanta, but Bills coming off that loss against the Patriots, they're gonna want that one back. I got the Bills for sure.
Yep.
Big game from Josh Allen.
Okay. I also had the Bills. If you didn't get that from what I said about
Well, I can bet against the Bills, and I will. Bills offense, pretty high octane. I think they're third in the league. Patriots defense, not great, not bad. They found a way to stop it. Falcons defense giving up the fewest yards a game to offensive this year. As long as the defense shows up, and you can't forget you got Bijan Robinson over there. The run down the clock, he can catch. He's more involved in the passing game. Penix looked good his last game out. I think I'm going Falcons.
Okay. I like it. Switch it up. No clean sweeps.
Yep, it's good. I mean, like I said, they do look good. They do have pieces that they can shine on offense, but it's gonna matter if that defense is gonna be able to stop the Bills. And I feel like that's kind of where that struggle is. That secondary isn't as good as they have been in the past, and I think that is the reason why. I don't think the offense has problems. You know what I mean? That just in this game because people have been able to score against the Bills. That's kind of why I think that. But cool. Anybody?
Well, then look at the last game. Like, when's the last time we were talking like, oh, Drake London getting catches and touchdowns? Oh, Kyle Pitts catching an end zone. Like, you didn't really hear that with Kirk Cousins last year as like much, and they're more involved. And I think that's because Penix and also Bijan being more involved in run and pass.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then our next game we have is the Bears versus the Commanders. I think the Bears they just had a bye week. I think they come off their bye week and just like capitalize off of some good play that they have. Their record probably doesn't indicate, I think, as good as their team is playing. There's hope for that team this year. Like in the past, it was like, God, here we go, same old Bears. But this year, it's not the same. It's not the case. You know what I mean? And the records across the board in the league aren't showing the value of what teams are showing. So I think I'm going to stick with that and go with, I think the Bears, after the bye week, come out and are going to be able to handle the Commanders.
Okay.
I was not expecting that.
Really?
Me neither.
No.
Where's it? Where's it at? We in Chicago or
It's in
Washington?
No, it's in Washington.
Yeah.
It's in Washington. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Washington. Unfortunately, I do like the Bears, and I do like them coming off the bye week.
Just for that, I'm writing Bruce instead of Bryce.
But after, I mean, the Chargers game that Commanders just played. I mean, the Chargers, yes, they've been playing bad. The defense is still pretty good, you know. And Jaden Daniels looked pretty good. He's gonna have another week to kind of chill on the knee, and maybe Scary Terry comes back. Yeah, I think the Commanders are too much for the Bears
Okay.
and get it done.
What you think,
Well,
Ethan?
I'm completely caught off guard. You said the Bears. This one I struggled with because I kind of want to pick the Bears. But I'm going to go with the Commanders at home. Based off their last game, like Bryce was saying.
They look
They're
good.
going to find a way with Jaden Daniels back there. They're going to figure it out and find a way to win.
Yeah, and Krosky Merritt season loading.
Don't say that now.
I know, but I'm
You should have
just
said
saying.
that 3 weeks ago.
I know, but well, because I mean, no one knew. That's what sucks. It was that three-headed backfield.
Well, I
game.
knew, and I held on to him, and he averaged like 3 to 5 points a week, and it's week 5, it's time to go.
Yeah, but then
And
they
then that's
finally
when he
give
has
him.
his best game.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, I mean, I feel your pain with Calvin Ridley in my big money league. Dropped him for Io Maynor, and Calvin Ridley went off. Tough one.
He had a good game in that game.
He did, yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get Blake in here. See if I remember which one's his song.
You gotta rename that one though.
I know.
Blake song.
This one? I can't even hear it. Oh, volume's down.
Yeah.
I'll start over. Come on in, Blake. Hey.
Let's get it.
Where you at?
Where's he at?
Blake, you're keeping the people waiting.
Gotta make it before his song ends. There he is.
Oh, he's like on that fucking bass groove.
What up, Blake?
What up, boys?
What up, man?
Chillin'. Rough week, huh? You're 0-5.
I can't get a break, so I think
Better
I'm just
than
going to
you,
go
bud.
against the team that I want to. I'm just going to go against the team that I think is going to win this week.
Well, don't release your strategies just yet, okay? All right. We haven't done that game. We did the other games. I'm sure you're seeing, but we're doing good. I heard you ask, how are we doing? I'm doing good. How are you guys doing,
Yeah,
boys?
solid. How you doing, Blake?
Real good.
Good. I went hunting this weekend, but we didn't get anything. But I found an elk
This
shit.
man told me he had a screenshot of the Sunday schedule. I was like, dang, never in your life would you have had that on your phone. So this week, as you know, Blake, God damn it. Well, as I thought you knew, the Lions, who are 4-1, are heading into Kansas City to play against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm sure you know all about the Chiefs. You hear about them all the time. Patrick Mahomes, highest paid player in NFL history, right? With the one Billy or half a Billy or whatever it was.
Oh.
And then Travis Kelce, of course, all the Taylor Swift stuff that makes him just so incredible on the field. And then the Lions, 4-1, have looked really good this year. So you, with that information, without revealing your strategies, go ahead. What do you got?
I'm going to go for the Lions this week.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like it'll be a high-scoring game, but I feel like they'll only win by like a field goal.
Okay.
Field goal. Shout out Cole. I didn't mean to send
Yeah.
that text to you guys.
That's why I did the little air quotes for Cole. But he's going to better watch it.
So you think it'll be a close game, but the Lions win by a field goal?
Yep. and I think it'll be like 28, 20, whatever.
Whatever, 20, whatever. Gotcha. So, in order for them to win by a field goal, 28 would need to be the losing score.
Yeah.
Is that what you want? So, okay. So 28-31. Yep. Okay,
Yep.
28-31 Lions. That's actually not a bad.
Yeah.
It's not a bad guess right there. That's pretty
I like
good.
that one. Mhm.
Yeah. All right, Blake. Let's see if your
Solid.
luck will change for you this week.
I need one. Hopefully, I can turn it around, and we can close it this week. A win even would be better, even if the score is not even close to that. But a win would be great on my side.
The score doesn't kind of get you. The score is just for a little extra fun. Yeah. So the win is what you need. So
maybe we'll give you 2 points if you get the exact score.
now we're pushing it.
Yeah, we ordered a bunch of hats, so we're just waiting on you to get a win before you can get it.
All right, well, let me know. Sorry, my dog's barking in the background, so I got to get out of here.
You're good, buddy.
All
right. We're gonna thank you, Blake Glanzer, checking out Blake Glanzer pick of the week. Lock it in.
Later, Blake.
Let's Blake. Solid pick this week.
Cut that shit out.
So we're all gonna go bet on the Chiefs.
Yep. Let's go.
If anybody is listening, Blake has been keeping track. Blake has not won any of them. And he did pick the Bills before because he picked against the Bills and lost. So there's a method to his madness. I'll give him that.
Yeah, at least he's got some reasoning for these games. Still bad at math, but he'll get there.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna agree with Blake though. I think the Lions win this game. I think the Chiefs they're still a good team, but they're not the dominant Chiefs of the past. You know what I mean? And
No.
I don't think this is the game that they figured out. I think they may have another game down the road where they're going to kind of turn it around. They are probably getting Rice back this week. Probably not 100% snaps, but on a snap count. Back to their offense next week. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Next week.
But I don't know. I just don't think it's enough for the Lions. The Lions look good. There are kinks in the armor for the Lions, so it's not going to, like Blake said, I think it might be a close game, but I think the Lions are able to pull it out.
I can go ahead. I actually, because it's in Arrowhead and how hostile it is in Arrowhead, and because of the losses they've been doing, I think the Chiefs. I don't want to take the Chiefs, but I think they will win this game. I got the Chiefs at home because they need to. I mean, they need to get it going. And Rice coming back the following week is going to be huge for them to even try to make a push for playoffs and stuff like that. So
you're saying they need to win
so early. I mean, no, not need to, but I think they need to. It needs to be close, and they need to be in the game. If it's a blowout from the Lions, it's gonna be rough for them the following week. You know what I mean? They need something,
and it very well can be
losses,
and it very well can be.
Yeah. So not necessarily need to win because it's still kind of early. They can lose 5 games and still sneak in. You know what I mean? So what? This be the 3rd loss, or 4th.
They just got their 3rd.
4th.
They just got their 4th. Yeah. So yeah. So not necessarily need to, but I think they do because it's at home.
I can't tell you the last time the Chiefs had 4 losses this early in the season.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's nice though. I'm happy about it. But
you just picked them to win, so fuck off.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But
they're right there with the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, I wish we looked like that though.
Why?
Offensively, well, just offensively, you moving the ball, like we're just
in games.
It's all bad.
So yeah,
in games exactly.
He meant not throwing 5 picks a game.
Yeah, not thinking the other team
Just
wearing
one.
the same jerseys.
Return for 99.
It was a great suggestion by Ethan.
Yeah.
We got Ethan.
I agree with Bryce. I think the Chiefs need to win this game just for their
psyche. Just kidding.
Yeah, their psyche and
they need something.
Their mojo. I think this is a must-win for them.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I don't think they're going to. I'm going with the Lions.
Yay!
Lions, another one of those top defenses in the league right now. I think they're 6th or 7th. Their new defensive coordinator
This is good. Fuck Bryce.
is hyped on that sideline every time anybody makes a play, and their defense comes off the field, and they're just as hyped. Their defense balling out. I mean, they got weapons all over offense. You just name one and just throw it there. So I do like Blake's 31-28 thing.
Dude, that's a really good guess.
That's a good number.
Yeah, it is a good guess. I'm going Lions though. I think it'll be their game for most of the game.
That's good. Good. We need to pick against Bryce anyways. So as long as there's logic, I'll take it.
Yeah, you guys need to catch up. What's the records looking like?
Wow, getting lucky, man.
I didn't update it because I was not
this
on my
week.
computer. I didn't update because I wasn't on my computer last time, so I can update it after this week, and we'll go to the records next week. But yeah, so real quick before we jump into injuries and fantasies, I did promise you guys that I would talk to my boy Oscar, who does his picks. He was able to come through with some locks for money lines. So like if you want to put some together, make a huge parlay, break them up into a couple, whatever you want to do. But these are his locks. He feels really good about these, and Oscar's one of the dudes I know that makes a lot of money on those betting apps. So you do with this information with whatever you want to do with it. But these are going to be. I told him I was like, we got to find a name for it, so we're going to call it the Oscar locks. Oscar locks of the week. All right. So he said, "Let me write this down." See, they know because Oscar comes into party chats and be like, "Oh yeah, I made this. I hit on this, and made this much money." And God damn,
just on the back of a yacht.
Just bought a house. Just bought a house tonight with the best on.
All right, so the Oscar locks for NFL Week 6. We got the Eagles, the Broncos, the Cowboys, the Colts, the Chargers, the Buccaneers, the Lions, the Bills, the Commanders, Steelers, Patriots, and Rams. I can clip this for you guys if we need to, so you guys have it too. But those are his locks of the week. He feels good about them, like he said. If you want to put them all in one and make a big one and hope to God they're all right, that's going to be a huge payout. If you want to break them up into little ones, you can do that too. That's what he said he did this week. So give it up for the Oscar locks. First Oscar locks of the season. We're going to hopefully keep that. I know. Where's it at?
Yeah.
Give it up. Stand up. No, it's good. Yeah, so hopefully we can get those going through. I'm gonna ask him maybe if he has time or wants to go into a little more and give you guys some parlays to put together, maybe some over unders and things like that. But for this, he said these are just the money lines of who he thinks gonna win. So do with that information as you will. But that man makes some good picks. So
he does win a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, he does.
A lot more than me.
Same Z's. All right, so we'll jump into injuries. Bryce, if you got that list.
Yeah, I got the list. Some big names, some not too big names this week. Nothing too crazy, but a big one was Hampton for sure from the Chargers. He goes on IR with that ankle injury.
Automatic 4 could be more.
Yep.
Well, they haven't even said what it is, right?
Nah, but IR's automatic 4.
Yeah, IR's like out. Kyler also exited the game a little bit. Just something to keep an eye out on. That's all I put on there for just his foot. We'll see how that's doing through the week. I think he's fine, but just threw it out there. Schrader, kicker.
Yeah.
Big time kicker for the Colts. Dunzos. He is done for the season. I think tore ACL, MCL, both.
ACL and MCL.
That sucks, dude. Both of them.
It's a tough one, yep. Worthy, I mean, he was playing, but still just keep an eye out. I mean,
Not 100.
not 100%, obviously. Shoulder, ankle. Another big one was for the Chargers was Becton. The Chargers offensive lineman. That's a big one.
Another lineman.
Yeah.
Linemen are going down quick.
And then we touched on this one, Antonio Gibson from the Patriots. He's done. Done for the season.
Done.
And then all I had left was Slayton. Hammy, he exited the game from the Giants.
God, yeah.
Probably be done there, yeah. And then there was defensive players, but yeah, just go with fantasy and offense. Nothing too crazy this week, which is nice.
It just, I think this part that was the worst about it is that there's people aren't coming back right away from a lot of these injuries that people are getting. They're going to miss a little bit of time.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll jump.
Yeah.
You got any more?
No, yeah, that was it. Nothing crazy. That Hampton, though. So sorry for you Hampton owners out there.
I got
Tough
Hampton
one.
in the podcast league, man.
Yeah, I almost traded for Hampton in like a couple of weeks, so I'm glad those trades didn't go through.
He was looking good, man. The last 2 weeks.
Yeah, he was, dude.
He was
And
a
that
running
play
back PPR monster, man.
Man, that play looked whack too. It didn't really look. It almost looked like he tripped him, which kind of sucks. But maybe they just kind of feet got tangled. Hopefully, he wasn't trying to trip him. But yeah, tough blow for the Chargers.
A couple other things I've seen just in like transactions that people have been doing. Michael Davis, cornerback from the Saints, got added to the active roster. They released running back Velus Jones. Linebacker Jawan Bentley from the Steelers got signed from the practice squad. Nyheim Hines got signed to the practice squad for the Chargers. He'll probably see some action here in the next couple weeks. Not a lot, but just some spell action. I don't know why I couldn't say that name. Raiders released Jermaine Pratt, linebacker.
Yep. Didn't even let him on the plane.
Oh, well, he's out of there.
Yeah, something must be going on.
And then the Jags signed tight end Quentin Morris from their practice squad onto their active roster, and they waived Cody Schrader. So, just a couple things that people have been doing since this last week so far, since the week ended. So now most of these transactions take place on Tuesday as weeks kind of gear back up on Wednesday for the next week. So, all right. We'll jump into some fantasy players. Bye week's hitting us a little bit harder this week. Injuries coming at you fast. Pause. Yeah, but some people that are available in leagues. I don't have the percentage for Rico Dowdle, but Rico Dowdle is available in a lot of leagues. And that man went off last week. He looks like he's going to be a key part of that offense while Chuba's gone.
I think he's going to be gone next week too.
Yeah, I would take advantage at least for that. If you need a 1 week, player.
And revenge game. He's playing the Cowboys.
They're playing Dallas this week. Yeah.
So that'd be a nice one.
Which that might be a high scoring game anyway.
It could be.
Mm-hmm.
Another people who have just more available that you kind of want to look for. Calvin Austin has kind of regained some traction there in Pittsburgh with Aaron Rodgers. It seems like it's one of his favorite targets. He's that fast, quick, small guy that each offense always has a couple of. Kamani Vidal, he becomes the RB2. Or maybe RB1. I don't know who if it was he the backup before.
Hassan
Haskins.
Hassan Haskins.
Hassan Haskins. I think it's going to be either of the two, though. I think that you see the two of them are going to get an equal sharing.
I think safest bet is Hassan. I think Vidal will get like some.
Michael Carter, DeMarcado, Arizona Cardinals situation.
Yeah, I agree.
I think people are 50-50 on who's going to get the start. The one thing is Haskins played for Harbaugh in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I think Vidal is the better
of the two right now.
Yeah,
but who knows?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so too. But Haskins was running with the first team, so it's probably the safest bet.
I mean, if you need somebody, they're both available. You can pick them both up and find out which one's going to play the next 3 weeks the most.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and honestly, they're both probably going to play with that old line banged up. They're probably going to try.
Well, they're both not as good as Hampton, so I mean, in the sense of that man get the workload he had, they're going to probably split. So another receiver, Trey Tucker from the Raiders. When Geno does throw it to his team, he's the person that he's going to throw it to the most. So that's one you want to look at. You're just mad because I'm right. Mason Tyler for the Jets is another one who is available. He's only rostered in 19% of leagues on Sleeper, and he's looking like he's going to be a good tight end here going forward.
Mason Taylor, yep. That's my favorite ad for sure this week. He's doing a lot. He's getting a lot of targets.
I remember you talking about him earlier. So
Yeah,
I saw him on
he's
there. I was like, Brace will like this.
Yeah.
Kavontae Turpin in Dallas. He was out over. I mean, they last week he didn't play, but this week he's going to come back, and I think he'd be a good pickup if you're looking for like a 1 week person. Same thing with Isaiah Bond and Xavier Legette. If he's going to get some action like that in the red zone, he might be a pickup. Might be someone you can pick up. You know, he's available in a lot of leagues only because the production really hasn't been there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
He's 14% in sleeper.
Yep.
I think any of the Panthers receivers, really. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be a high-scoring, poor defense game.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, but
Yeah.
I can see it happening.
And then for tight end, I see Pat Freiermuth there. He's available in 90% of leagues. He's only rostered on 10% of leagues, and Aaron Rodgers likes throwing him the ball. So in terms of tight end, those two, maybe Evan Ingram. He's seen a little bit more production with the Broncos. I don't say it's enough to make him like a keeper, but maybe like a 1 week you have a bye, you need someone who's going to get a couple catches. It's Evan Ingram is a good one. So Theo Johnson for the Giants is also another one. That connection between him and Dart is that it looks like it's going to be electric throughout the rest of the season. It's one of his favorite targets. So
I was gonna say, you don't say Theo Johnson.
I'm gonna say he was on my list. And then some defenses this week if you're looking to pick up for buys and things. The Steelers, the Raiders, the Chargers, and the Patriots are my top four that are available in just quite a few leagues. So they're rostered in like the Raiders are in 1.9 league available. They're gonna have a good week, I think, this week against Tennessee. So you guys got any others that I missed?
When's George Kittle coming back?
I don't think it's said anything yet.
I haven't heard either.
Jake Tongas on the Niners taking his role.
I did see him too. I just didn't know if it was enough yet.
Against the Rams, 17 points. Against Jacksonville, almost 15 points. And surprisingly, he I think he's like leading or tied for targets on that offense.
Yeah, that's a good one. I had him on my list. I had AJ Barner though too. I don't know.
Yeah,
he's
tight end for Seattle.
Come alive. Tight end for Seattle. Yeah.
He's on my trending ups list. So
Kendrick Bourne. If you really are depleted on wide receiver, he had a hell of a game. Tyquan Thornton. If you also needed just a one game, because Rashee Rice is coming back the following week, but I mean he looked pretty good the other night. And then Shaheed from the Saints, who had a nice little game,
bounce back game for him.
And he's been a pretty high scorer. He's been last year here and there, a couple games, so something to look at. But yeah, you covered everyone else.
Yeah.
Oh, if Kendre Miller, actually, my bad. I'll throw him out. I said his name last week.
Saints?
Yeah, from the Saints. Backup. He actually outsnapped, or not outsnapped, if not, had more rushes than
more carries than
10 to 8 or something like that. So he's getting involved, and who knows? I mean, some speculations out there that Kamara could get traded. You don't know. Maybe that's Kendre Miller's backfield.
You know the destination I've been seeing?
I saw Bears.
I saw the Cardinals.
Ooh. I saw Bears and Cardinals, yep.
I saw Cardinals.
And then
Chargers
obviously
too.
saw Chiefs.
I saw Cardinals before the game, though. So I don't know what that does after they play each other. But
I mean, they all could use him.
Yeah.
Big time right now, yeah.
And I don't think he's doing what he did as much in the years past in
With the
New Orleans, yeah.
Yeah.
I have some people that I have, like I said, trending up. Hassan Haskins, you guys talked about, and Vidal, the Patriots defense. Ryan Florney, he's a receiver for Dallas. He's
playing because Turpin.
Yeah, he's playing because Turpin's out. So if Turpin is back, then it's either or.
Probably coming back soon too.
I don't know. I haven't heard either. AJ Barner, I have trending up. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt is also trending up if you still have him on your team. Sorry, Ethan. If you need a replacement quarterback this week, Joe Flacco will be starting for Cincinnati. And then a couple tight ends, Mason Tyler and Darren Waller, they're just trending up. They're being more productive on their team, and being just a part of like the regular offense.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would start Flacco. They're playing Green Bay this week.
Yeah. And
I'm just if you don't like anybody on the list, and Joe Flacco could sling it. He doesn't need much coming in to learn an offense. But yes, Green Bay is. My only reason why I say that is because of what they gave up to Dak. You know what I mean? Dak was able to get a lot of yards. So he could potentially get yards. They might not win that game or score a lot of touchdowns, but I think they're going to move the ball down that field. So. And then some players that I have that are trending down who I would not start this week. I would not cite the Cardinals defense if you have been rocking with them. They are playing the Colts this week. Same thing with the Browns. They're playing against Pittsburgh, who is looking pretty good on offense this season. And then Darius, he's hurt, so that makes sense. Brenton Strange, tight end from the Jacksonville. He was their kind of leading going into it, but it looks like he's kind of phasing out from that lead one, looking more like a tight end 2 on that team. So. Another one I have, Sean Tucker, running back from Tampa Bay. Looks like Bucky Irving's probably going to come back this week, so if you had him, I would not play him this week. And then Justice Hill with, I think, Derrick Henry I think they're going to put more trust in him and let him be more without having Lamar. I think Justice Hill kind of takes a hit in the terms of fantasy, not in terms of his production on the team. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's who I have for trending down people.
Nice.
I can hear Emery in the background yelling. All right, so that's for fantasy. And then now let's get into our fantasy league. You guys got anything else for those players?
No. Good.
Not really. Nope. Just take your chance with Vidal or Haskins if you can. If you're a Amari and Hampton owner, who knows who's it gonna be?
But you had Bowers and Warren.
I know. I seen that.
I see players on the trade block in the HTH league. Yeah, you had Bowers and Warren on your team.
Oh, it'd be great if Bowers was playing and not hurt, and Geno threw it to the tight end every now and then.
Yeah.
I'd be killing it, dude. Bowers was getting like 30 fantasy points a game last year.
Yeah,
for real.
He was killing it last year.
All right. Our weekly report. Last week you guys asked me to do it, so I'll do it this week too. Our top 3 tricky check mix back up to on the leaderboards. 173.66. Second place, look at Bleach, 155.7. And Javier in third place with 131. Probably Javier's best week, huh?
Nope.
It's been rough for him.
Not only that, he beat a undefeated Skull.
Yeah, which we needed it. Everyone, thank you, Javier. Best team, obviously, Tricky Check Mix with the 173.66. Worst team, E-Money Ballin, 97.32. I don't think he's setting his lineup.
I think there's 3 teams that are not.
No, he did.
He did.
Yeah, because I think he had people.
He must have said it like last minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Players of the week, we got on Team Climate, Dak Prescott with the 28.28. On Team Tricky Check Mix, Jonathan Taylor with 31.6. Egbuka on Bleach's team with 31.3. Ferguson with a 23.90 on E-Money Ballin's team. Look, there's some light. And then Jazzy again with McLaughlin. What's the kicker? Yeah, McLaughlin. With a 12 piece. And the Colts defense on Bleach's team with the 17. That's why he had 2 top players, though. That's why he got a dub finally. Bench warmers of the week. Jenkins had CJ Stroud on his bench with a 28.76. Asher had Javonte Williams on his bench with 26.9. I had Calvin Ridley on my bench with 18.10. I also had Darren Waller on my bench with 18.80. And then the Packers with the 0 piece were on the kickers. That's crazy. That's the
Why is that on there?
Because everyone else did so bad.
In our other league, I've had the Ravens defense on the bench, and they've been a bench warmer at negative points. So I don't know what that's about.
That's fair.
Crazy.
Most efficient manager, E-Money Ballin. This team just ass, I guess. Asher Basic is the least efficient manager. Was projected a 154 and could have got a possible 154, but only set his lineup for a 104.
I didn't even know you could do that. Be the worst team in most efficient.
He did as good as you possibly could do. That's what he did it.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Highest points in a loss, Row Fantasy. I beat him by 7 points. Lowest points in a win, Jakura. Ethan beat Jenkins. Why you had to do Jenkins like that, bro?
He almost came back and beat me. Screw that. He had the Chiefs defense and Travis Kelce. And Kelce immediately got like 17 points.
Right away.
Stop throwing this dude the ball, man.
Biggest blowout. Tricky Check Mix played Asher 173 to 104.
Yeah, 173 is crazy.
Narrow victory. That was Jakura with his 114 to 110. Overachiever. Tricky Check Mix was only projected to 125 and put up to 173.
Jeez, man.
God damn.
Crazy.
And then Climate Underachiever. He was projected to 138. He's been in first place for a while. Only put up to 109. So the standings as of now, a little bit of shifting.
My way up.
We have 4 teams with a record of 4-1. Skull, Team Tricky Check Mix, Javier Goodfellas, and Purple People Eaters Bleach.
Such a stupid name.
At 3-2, we have me and Ethan, and then Row Fantasy.
No. You need to go back. It goes Ethan, then you.
Yeah.
It's the same record. It's not even a full point ahead of me. I don't even want to hear shit from you.
It is a full point. That's why I'm ahead of you on the standings.
It's not a full point. 6-11
So if we
points,
went to the
6-2,
playoffs
and
right
6-12.
now, I'd be in
Okay,
and you would be out? No?
You would still be in, but it's not a full point is what I'm telling
And you
you.
wouldn't. That's
Yes, but it's not a full point.
These things
That
matter.
part is still right.
We got a lot of season left, right?
There is a lot of season. At 2 and 3, we have Bryce and Jazzy. Bryce
Real
turning it
fast.
around.
Yeah, 2 dubs in a row, baby. Here we go.
Rose at 3 and 2 with us. And then at 1 and 4, we have Asher, Team Asher. And then at 0 and 5, we have E-Money Ballin and Jenkins. So Jenkins, you're not down there by yourself. Most scored, and see the problem is he doesn't have the most scored points against him, but he does have like a lot. But it's not the most. Bryce has the most. No, he doesn't. Jazzy.
He needs to set his lineup. He did it in another league, and his team was one of my top scoring.
No.
In a different league.
I have the most points scored against me. It's neither here nor there.
What?
Scored
the
You
most.
have the most.
points against.
Points against me, like,
So,
my opponents.
Yeah.
Combined total of my opponents. It's the most
Yeah, you can
as
see
they
that
play
there.
me. Jazzy's right behind though with this by like 2 points. But yeah, that's the HCH Fantasy League. Remember, if you win this league, you are welcome back next year automatically. You don't have to sit in line with all the millions and millions of people that are trying to get in. And then you also receive some HCH swag from us. And then Jenkins has put together a nice little basket for us as well to give out. Was there something else in there too, or is that all?
I think that's it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Some merch and some hot sauce and some spices. What else do you want?
we could do a calendar. HCH calendar. It's just us three. We do 4 months each.
Yeah. I'm down.
Bryce was too ready for that, man. Bryce was like, yeah,
Let's get it.
He's like, when do we
I
shoot?
got August.
I got a portfolio ready to go right now.
I call
Gotta have my birthday.
at
I
least
got August.
September and December. Come on, do that. That one's easy. So yeah, let's get if this video gets 1,000 likes, then we'll do an HCH calendar. Boom. Look at that.
Wow.
I don't think it's gonna get all million people that watch it don't like it. So that's so if they all like it, then yeah, we're screwed. But
They're just
see how that
too
goes.
busy watching it.
All right,
You
well,
say things like that, and people just do it, man. They just like it for no reason.
come like it, bro. I would gladly have us put up that calendar for 1,000 likes. Hopefully it blows up. We get like 1 million likes. Oh, we're getting these dudes in calendars for sure.
That'd be pretty good, though. That would be pretty good. We just sending out some calendars.
The winner of the league will also get a calendar.
Just to remind them who got them there.
All right, guys. Well,
what
that's
we gonna do? A swimsuit, or
well, if you get here in July, then that's you gotta. But I don't want those.
No, it's October. He wanted to do scary Halloween calendars. So just wear your Raiders shit.
There you go.
And then when you run out of that, wear your Lakers stuff.
Hey, you could wear your Ravens jersey this year too. Works out.
I
Right
could.
No, as a clown costume for sure.
Yeah. We gotta turn it around. Turn it around soon.
Sweating what?
Maybe next year.
Do we talk about calendar? He's like, if we get 1,000 likes, guys, I'm fucked.
I ain't worried about it.
Mr. March, Mr. March. All right, well, that's all I got for this week, guys. We're not going to keep you here if we don't need you. Just want to give you guys a heads up in the future. I do have a couple people lined up that just people that are football players, former football players, not necessarily in the league, but just to have some football knowledge that we might be doing some interviews here in the future where it's kind of we post on a different day, but it'll be Humpday highlights that do the interview. So I haven't told any of these guys, so this is new information for them as well. But just some things that I found out today that I'm trying to do some plugs, trying to get some interviews in, and it's Humpday Highlights is just a segment of what we do during the football season. We're going to kind of blow it up and try to do some more down the off season, down the road. So just some ideas are here to come, what we got going. So
Yeah.
Very nice.
all right.
Very nice. Not a lie.
All right, let's play that song. Tech Guy, can you play it for us, please?
Play it.
Peace out, boys.
Found it quicker. You labeled it.
I labeled it. I probably shouldn't label it intro because it's intro and outro.
He was looking for outro. Played intro. Like, share, subscribe. Tell your homies about us.
Tell them.
Your mom's new favorite podcast.
Duh.
Right here.
Duh.